Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy Smith, and I'm the Vice President of Instruction at TCAT Knoxville, and I just want to say thank you all so much for supporting our students today for pinning ceremony. I want to thank family and friends for joining us in this special occasion. I'm honored to extend a heartfelt congratulations to our students. We are so proud of your accomplishments. This ceremony is all about you. It's about your hard work. It's about your determination, and it's about your perseverance and commitment. You are the future of healthcare, and we are excited to share this moment with you. Through hours of studying, clinicals, and hands-on training, you have demonstrated an unwavering commitment to learning and mastering the skills necessary to become a competent and compassionate professional. Your pen is a symbol of your achievement and a reminder of the trust and responsibility of being a healthcare provider. You're embarking on a fulfilling career where you will make a difference in the lives of countless others. Always remember the importance of empathy, integrity, and continuous learning as you navigate challenging situations and strive to provide the best possible care for your patients. We are immensely proud of you and do not doubt you will excel professionally. Congratulations once again on this well-deserved honor. May your future be filled with success and opportunity to impact the lives of others. I would also like to thank the instructors for investing their expertise and talents in training the next generation of professionals. Thank you very much. And finally, let's thank the support of the family and friends. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Marcy Owen.
All right. Good morning. Big crowd. So my name is Marcy Owen, and I'm the program director for TCAT Knoxville's Dental Assisting Program. And so today I will be speaking with you about the current class of 2025 dental assisting. So thank you so much for attending this. And I would like to start off at this time to recognize the many accomplishments and the accolades of these students. Many of these students have completed this program with jobs outside of classes. They may have experienced medical or financial hardships. Some of them had children to take care of. Some of them had personal adversity or family emergencies. And they have all persevered to complete their educational and training goals in their chosen careers despite this. These women are extraordinary. These students have also shared many wonderful, challenging experiences, and they have met everyone with good humor and determination. They have adapted to virtual classes while I was on medical leave. They have helped me pack up and move an entire department. They have taken certification courses together, and of course, they have commiserated on the challenges of clinical externship experiences. We have scholarship recipients, National Technical Honor Society inductees. We have even a team of Skills USA competitors, Jessica Moon, Estera Bachu, Ariana Frost, who have worked incredibly hard to balance classwork, jobs, clinical externship experiences, and family commitments while they trained for this highly competitive event. Most importantly, they supported and encouraged one another. They had the support and encouragement from their classmates. And as a result, all of their hard work, our team have brought home state silver and bronze medals to TCAT Knoxville. Now, like myself, some students don't really know exactly what they want to do yet when they start college. I always admired those students who knew exactly what they wanted to do. Katie Garrett has known what she wants to become. She's always known she wanted to be a dental hygienist, and she knew this was the way to get her there, right from the start. And just this morning, as we were rehearsing, she found out that she has been accepted to the Tennessee Wesleyan College of Dental Hygiene to start this fall. Congratulations, Katie. This class of students has survived taking alginate impressions on each other and themselves, and no one puked. It was a close call for some of them, though, but they made it through. They have kept up with all of my last-minute changes to the lesson planning calendars with lighthearted teasing of me. They didn't revolt whenever I forced them to go around campus to teach other program students about proper toothbrushing and flossing techniques. They have taken turns with the spit bucket. They have collaborated with one another, encouraged one another, and generally we were all laughing most days. I will say that certainly Kasia and Jariah had me crying in the floor laughing most days. Okay. We have had difficult days too, days where there were tears in the hallways about skills, classmates that separated from us sooner than we would have liked, and days where these ladies probably wanted to burn the laboratory down in frustration. And somehow, these students still push through to attend classes despite stresses in their personal lives. You ladies are made of very strong stuff. Ladies, forgive me, but we are going to do one more terminology lesson before you go. I had a student from a previous class who asked me one time about the prefix co. And while trying to convey that it means to share something or do it together or jointly, I used the word collaborate as an example. And then I broke it down to co-labor. Now I want to talk about the definition of labor, which means to work especially hard and to make great effort, because there is difficulty in the doing of something. So when I used the word collaborated just a moment ago, I chose that word specifically. They worked especially hard and they gave great effort to accomplish something difficult together. And most of all, I believe that they had a lot of fun and learned that another person's success does not diminish their own. It has been my privilege to instruct you. Now, when I think about all the times that you work so hard together to talk me into postponing tests or giving out bonus points, it probably would have been more appropriate to use the word conspire. I'm just kidding. Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to brag on these ladies just another minute. To be nominated to the National Technical Honor Society, a student must display strength of character, have an overall A or B average in the current term, and miss fewer than 24 hours in the current term. This is no easy task. Nearly every dental assisting student here today has been nominated to the National Technical Honor Society. Congratulations. The dental assisting program requires currently 864 hours of enrollment, and these students felt every minute of it. 150 of these hours must be completed working chairside in a real dental practice and live clinical setting. A 7 to 8 hour day is typical for the clinical externship experience. But even with all of that time and energy to be involved, I have 2 students this year who have perfect attendance. They never missed 1 minute. Estera Bachu and Mary Whitehead. Our dental assisting program has provided education and training to students while adhering to the strict standards set forth by the Tennessee Board of Dentistry, as well as the Council on Occupational Education. The objective is to provide the student with all the professional knowledge, but also as a quality employee to develop those characteristics. Today, some of these candidates have already accepted an offer of employment with a dental practice. So congratulations to each of you on your hard work. Today, you will hear from Miss Mary Whitehead, who has volunteered to speak on her experiences with the program over the past 8 months as a representative of the class. And following this will be the presentation of candidates with their ceremonial pins and the awarding of them with their wisdom teeth today. Before Miss Mary comes up, I would also like to recognize any family member or friend who encouraged and supported these students in meeting their academic and career goals and superlative accomplishments. These students could not have succeeded without you. Their accomplishments are your accomplishments. And I would also like to thank any member of TCAT Knoxville's faculty, staff, and administration for your encouragement, involved support, provision of resources, always with the success of our students foremost in your decisions. Thank you. I would now like to present Miss Mary Whitehead.
Hi, my name is Mary Whitehead. I started this school because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And my dad didn't want me to go through life without a plan. So he suggested TCAT Knoxville for dental assisting. I knew nothing about the dental field or even what a dental assistant did, but I applied there anyway. And I'm so grateful that I did. With the schooling I have been given here, I will be able to go out and be a great asset to a dental office. This program has helped me become a well-rounded assistant with many certifications. It has also helped me with finding lots of new friends. I have made so many great memories in this school, beginning in our old building where all of us would whisper in the hall after taking a test, wondering if we'd pass, and stressing tremendously when we thought tooth numbers were the hardest thing to learn. Then we moved to the new building, where we all struggled with learning new skills, laughing at each other while we took alginate impressions, and being on the verge of a nervous breakdown because we had to tell fellow peers how to brush their teeth. Thankfully, all the long nights of studying and cramming for finals are over. I'm going to miss them. These memories mean the world to me. I will mostly miss the friends I've made. I'll miss Rayleigh, my study partner, Kasia, who had the best reaction to things, and Cassidy with her crazy stories. As wonderful of an opportunity this has been, I'm so glad for it to be over. I'm excited to change my long days at school for long paid days in the workplace. This program has greatly prepared me for venturing out into a successful dental assisting career, and I am so thankful for the time at TCAT Knoxville Dental Assisting Program. Thank you all.
So today, these students have been awarded their wisdom teeth. They have them with them already. But I wanted to explain why wisdom teeth. Some colleges or programs, like our LPN program, bestow students with a lamp of knowledge, and this symbolizes the knowledge that is passed from instructor to graduate. The definition of the term wisdom refers to the quality of having experience and good judgment in addition to knowledge. Wisdom is also defined as the soundness of an action or decision with regard to the application of these qualities: experience, good judgment, and knowledge. Wisdom also refers to a body of knowledge and accompanying principles that develops within a specified organization or period of time. Over the past 8 months, these candidates have gained valuable experience, learned to practice good judgment, and demonstrated knowledge and understanding of the principles, techniques, and ethics of the dental assisting profession, all of which they will use to guide their actions and decisions within the field of dentistry and scope of practice. We selected the wisdom tooth as a symbol of these definitions and qualities as they apply to these new dental assisting professionals. At this time, I'm going to turn this over to our new Director of Nursing and Allied Health Programs to call out the names as our candidates receive their pins. Okay.
I think that's okay. Hey, I'm Jake Terry, and I have the honor of being the new Director of Nursing and Allied Health. And now I would like to present the candidates to you for dental assisting. Esteria Buchu. Cassidy Doty. Jariah Emery. Ariana Frost. Catherine Garrett. Samara Johnson. Jessica Moon. Chloe Rogers. Kasia Cedric. Mary Whitehead. Raylee Williams. Isabella Wolf. And Elizabeth Zadakis. And now Ms. Owen will lead them in the recitation of the Dental Assistant Pledge.
All right, if you guys all stand with me. All right, we are now going to recite the Dental Assistants Pledge. I solemnly pledge that in the practice of my profession, I will always be loyal to the welfare of the patients who come under my care and to the interest of the practitioner whom I serve. I will be just and generous to the members of my profession, aiding them and lending them encouragement to become loyal, to be just, to be studious. I hereby pledge to devote my best energies to the services of humanity in that relationship of life to which I consecrated myself when I elected to become a dental assistant. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm going to switch now to the nursing program. So, welcome, everybody. You made it. Yeah, you've made it. So, today really is more than just a ceremony. It is a moment of celebration, reflection, and transformation. It makes the end of one, it closes the end of one chapter and opens another one. This next chapter you're beginning is called The Journey of Nursing. To our graduates, you have studied tirelessly, cared selflessly, and shown up even when you felt like it was impossible, okay? Endless hours of studying, but most importantly, you have learned to lead with compassion, think critically, and advocate fiercely for your patients and yourselves. The pin that you'll receive today is not just a symbol, it is a badge of honor. It represents the values of nursing: honesty, integrity, empathy, service, and strength. It is a promise you make to uphold the standards of care, to bring healing hands and hopeful hearts wherever you go. To the family members and friends and loved ones who supported our graduates along the way, we thank you. Your encouragement, late night pep talks, and belief in their dreams made today possible for them. And to our nursing faculty, thank you for guiding, challenging, and inspiring the next generation of caregivers. Graduates, as you take this next step, remember you're not just a practical nurse. You are difference makers. You are healers. You are essential. Congratulations, you all have earned this moment. Now I'd like for the class representative of the nursing program to come up, Miss Mara Henry.
Good morning. I am honored to stand before you today as our journey in nursing comes to a close. To be nominated alone for this position was never a conceivable concept for me, due to my comfort zone being lost in a book or focusing on learning a new skill to master. Fortunately, throughout the nursing program, I formed close bonds with my classmates who made sure that we grounded one another. The wealth of love and confidence that I cultivated because of these dedicated individuals, showering myself and each other with grace and understanding as we navigated the transformation of who we are to who we wanted to be. In addition to transformation from the classroom to the various dynamics of our clinical sites, my peers made sure to fill the moments with any stress and confusion with laughter and support. So, as I look at all of our support systems here today, I'm proud to say that all of the early morning rushing to school, the late nights we spent buried in our notes and our textbooks, especially during finals week, the need to acquire the skill of adaptability as we grandfathered into a new evolving program. I am in awe of how much life we have lived in such a short amount of time. I did not quite believe the upperclassmen or the instructors when they told us that the days would fly by, and I've never been more happy to be wrong. The momentous occasion of this often reminds me of the time and energy they put into our growth. A sincere thank you to the instructors who are always there to answer questions and offer guidance in the classroom and in the clinical setting. I am happy that my favorite clinical experience were such because of our attentive nature of our adjunct professors. As I reflect on the beginning as we near the end of this era, I am reminded of the first icebreaker that we did in class. Thank you all for choosing this career path, as it allowed our class to come together and tackle the challenges of what it means to be a nurse. I feel that it is only fitting to end this day of celebration with a new resolution. My name is Mara Henry. I'm 25 years old, and my nursing license will be used to further my career in healthcare. Thank you.
Now to present the future Nursing Excellence Award is Mr. David Gibson.
So the Future Nursing Excellence Award is a new recognition award beginning with this senior class. Candidates for this award are selected by the instructors. Candidates start to be identified from the day they begin the program to the day they end the program. Instructors, we look for qualities that embody the core values for nursing. Values like compassion, integrity, empathy, and dedication. We'll look not only at the clinical setting, but we also look at the classroom setting. This class recipient is a kind and compassionate student. She's been observed soothing patients in the clinical, noted as going above and beyond what many clinical instructors require. This individual has also been a source of comfort and motivation for her fellow students throughout the program. As a result, this student will be receiving a top-of-the-line Littman stethoscope, which is an invaluable tool for nurses to carry into their professional career. At this time, I would like to introduce you to Miss Michelle Vaughn. Once again, congratulations, Michelle. You've worked hard all year, and it's a pleasure to recognize you. I'll now turn it back over to our director.
We're now going to award the pins to the nursing students, and Miss Valerie Bond is going to be pinning them. Valerie Branham. Sorry. Hey, I'm Southern. I forget a little bit. So you can forgive me. You know, you can always say, God bless you after that, you know, and all is forgiven. So God bless your heart. There we go. Yeah. Our first one is Sierra Atkins. Courtney Buller. Nyasia Butler. Logan Catarino. Isaac Chepkonga. Okay. Jessica Dabney. Evelyn Faust. Samantha Groda. Norma Habberger. Sorry. Mara Henry. Alicia Hines. Zoe Hoskins. Savannah Call. Stanley Kamal. Isaiah Keenan. Lindsay Kendall. Marjorie LaRue. Elizabeth Macharia. Simon Mina. James Mbuthia. Yasmin McMahon. Chantel McSpaden. Assumpta Muchina. Trinity O'Connor. Aiden Semper. Michelle Vaughn. Gabriella Williams. And Carlene Yanez. Can we have one more round of applause for all of our graduates today? Now for the recital of the Nightingale Pledge, Ms. Tara Logan.
And now I'd like to introduce TCAT Knoxville President Kelly Cheney.
Good morning, everyone. It is my absolute pleasure to be with you today to celebrate these students and their accomplishments. My name is Kelly Cheney, and I'm president of Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Knoxville. As you have seen today, we have students that have worked really hard. They have persevered. It takes a lot for an adult to come back to school or have a working family and do the things that they do every day. They couldn't make it happen without the support of their family and friends that are in the audience today. And Mary, I loved your story that your dad recruited you for TCAT Knoxville. Maybe we need to put him on the payroll for recruitment, Andy, if he is here today. But we want to celebrate our students, but we also want to celebrate you in the audience. If you are a parent of one of our graduates, would you please stand? Let us see who you are. All right. You may be seated. Do we have grandparents or great-grandparents out there? All right, yes, yes. How about spouses? Yeah, all right. Thank you for supporting our students. Do we have siblings out there? Yeah, okay. All right, wow. That was way more than I thought. So do we have children of our graduates out there? Any children? Oh, wonderful. Those are our future TCATs. So we're going to start recruiting you just as soon as we finish today, okay? So as always, we're very excited to celebrate our students. You've heard much about their accomplishments already today. We have medalists with us. We have a Skills USA team with us. We have National Technical Honor Society students with us. But most of all, we have students that are ready and prepared for the workforce. We have dental assistants and practical nurses that are going to make a difference in the world and a difference in the medical field. I am so proud of each of you, so proud of your accomplishments, not only today, but things that will come your way in life because of your TCAT diploma, certificate, and things that you have earned here. I want to take just a minute to share just like the value of a medical professional from someone I knew and someone that I'd met a long time ago who really influenced some of the things that I'm doing today. But you see, I have a friend, Chrissy, and sometimes she is around campus, sometimes she's not, but she sees all of you come and go. But you see, my friend Chrissy, she is a single mom, and this was many years ago. My friend Chrissy had 2 children, a son and a daughter. So interestingly enough, Chrissy's son was a baseball player. Chrissy's son started playing baseball at the age of 4. So one day he is out on the field with all of his teammates, and he's the shortest, the skinniest, the tiniest kid out there playing with 4 to 7-year-olds. And he'd been doing this for a while, but the coach comes over to Chrissy and she says, the coach is female, and she says, "We're going to put Seth at shortstop today. We think he can handle it. He's pretty good for a 4-year-old. And I think my friend Chrissy looked at her like, "You've got to be kidding. That's not reality." But nevertheless, this 4-year-old, okay, took his position at shortstop. Do we have any baseball players in the room or anybody that knows? Yes. Are you little leaguers? Yes. Yes. Great. So you know shortstop. So Chrissy's little boy, Seth, is playing shortstop. Now, he'd been an outfielder the entire first half of the season. So they move him to shortstop. He looks at me, or he looks at Chrissy and says, "I can do it, Mom. I can do it." Chrissy is looking like, no, you can't. But he says he can. So what you need to know, there was several people at this little baseball field. But there was a dentist kid on the team and a dental assistance kid on the team. So Chrissy's son Seth, here he is, taking his position at shortstop. They're the home team, so it's the bottom of the first. This is crazy, right? A fly ball is hit directly at the shortstop by a 7-year-old. The 4-year-old Seth has his glove up. He's right here. He's right on it. The ball comes this way. He doesn't take it away from his nose, and he doesn't take it away from his mouth, and he clamps the ball in the glove, and it goes boom. Seth hits the ground. The ball's still in the glove, blood going everywhere, and 2 front teeth laying in the dirt. That is not fun. So my friend Chrissy jumps up out of the stands like, what the world just happened here? Little Seth is holding the glove up. Blood this way, nose, teeth, everything bleeding. He's got the ball. The coach comes over and says, to the dental assistant, by the way, not the dentist, okay? Not the dentist parent, but the dental assistant. He said, can you run out here and help me stop that blood? He said, we got to stop the bleed. I got his 2 front teeth right here. And she's like, okay, I can do that. So she takes his 2 front teeth. I don't know what she did with them. I didn't see that part. But she goes out on the field. They stop the bleed. You know, they do all this stuff they need to do, and they take Seth off the field. But you see, it was not a dentist who did that. It was the dental assistant. It was the one that people in the community relied on. It is the one who was always there to help somebody, whether it be in the dental office or on the baseball field or at the grocery store, but here she came with 2 little front teeth. That was so much fun, so much scary. My friend Chrissy, she was a bit panicked. I'll just be straight up honest with you. She was a bit panicked. So my little baseball players back there in the middle of the room, you know exactly what I'm talking about, catching a fly ball that's technically a line drive at a 4-year-old. You get it, right? You get it. I'm so proud of y'all back there. I love Little League. So my friend Chrissy experiences that with a dental assistant taking care of her 4-year-old. And I can tell you she appreciated that. Because, you know, my friend Chrissy also has a daughter who's just 2 years older. My friend Chrissy, I think she's crazy sometimes, but she knows. So my friend Chrissy has a daughter who is type 1 diabetic. At the time, my friend Chrissy did not realize that her daughter was diabetic. So you see, a practical nurse helped us out there. My friend Chrissy had to take her daughter to the doctor. My friend Chrissy gets there. We find out she has a blood sugar of 584. How does that happen to my friend Chrissy's daughter, who is only 6 years old? But you see, while we were in the facility to be cared for, my friend Chrissy was met with a medical assistant and a CNA first. And it was the practical nurse who went back into the exam room with my friend Chrissy and her 6-year-old daughter who could barely hold her head up. It was that practical nurse that took care of that little girl, but also took care of Chrissy, a very panicked single mother at the time. So I applaud you for the work that you're doing and the work that you set out to do, because you will do way more in your career than help just a patient. You will help their family member. You will comfort them. You will cope with them. You will do what is needed for your community. I applaud you on your success today. And if you haven't met my friend Chrissy, students, do you all know her? I think you've seen her several times. Do you know her? No? I'm Chrissy. That is my story. And that is how a dental assistant changed the game for my son, who was 4 years old, and for this mom, who is there all by herself. My friend Chrissy is me. That is my mother's name, and I use that to tell that story. But nurses, you have a way to help your community, not only in healthcare, but to help the people around the patient. So never underestimate the value of a nurse to everyone. And dental assistants, never, ever take a back seat. You really are the champions of the dental office. Thank you all, and congratulations.